Hey, how we doing? Coach Big Al Fitty here. Today we're going to be talking about Social Security rules no one is talking about, on how you can retire early, and 95% of you people are missing these, okay? First thing up, we're going to be talking about spouse widow benefits. If you're a spouse and your husband passes away, you can retire early. You can retire actually as early as 50 years old if you're disabled, 60 years old if you're not disabled, and you'll get whatever he was collecting, or whatever your spouse, he, she. Most of the time it's going to be the guy that passed away first, because women outlive us guys. At the age of 100, by the way, guys, women live to be 4 times as many women are alive as guys are. It's a 4 to 1. At the age of 80, there's twice as many women alive as men. Okay, so just so that you know, the light beer, light cigarette thing didn't work. Okay, so we're going to be predominantly pressing this on with widows. Okay, so yes, widow benefit at the age of 50. If you're disabled with Social Security, you can claim your husband's retirement. Okay, at the age of 60, if you're not disabled, you can claim it early instead of 62. You will get a discount or penalty on that if you take it early, okay? Now, if there is a disabled child in your marriage there, guys, girls, whatever, and that child is under 18, and you retire, that child can get 50% of your retirement, and the mom at any age can get 50%. Now, if you pass away, that disabled child and mom will get 75% each, okay? Each child also will get 75%, up to a maximum, I think it's about 180% of the guy's benefit there, okay? So remember, passing away, the actual main Social Security recipient passes away, his spouse and a minor child will get 75% each, up to 180% of the benefit of the one who passed away. All right. Now the mom can collect that up till 16. The kid's 16. Once a child hits 16, then mom, you're out. But you can do. Mom can qualify for this at any age. So if she marries an older guy and he passes on, and he was collecting a higher amount, she'll be able to get 75% of that. Okay, when she retires, that spouse, when she retires, will be able to get 100% of that spousal's benefit. Okay, so mother any age, if you're at a child of minor child, and also that minor child, once the father passes on, if he passes on that main Social Security recipient, that minor child who becomes an adult and is a disabled adult can collect 75% of the dad who passed on there, okay? Number 5 on here we're going to talk about is they raise the amount that you can earn if you're under your retirement age and you're taking your retirement early. You can now earn up to $24,480. That's in 2026. So you can take your retirement early. If you do take your retirement early, you can work a second job and make up to $24,000 a year. Okay, they break that into monthly increments, so that if you make over that monthly amount that they're allowing you, they're going to take back 50 cents on the dollar and put it back in your Social Security pool. Okay, so there's the top 5. One thing I wanted to be able to talk to you about too is the main thing that Social Security gives you that is very important is when you take that Social Security benefit and you're getting that regular check into your bank account every month, the power of that is huge, because I used to sell cars, and I remember the general manager of my car dealership, I was selling new Toyota Lexus. They told all of us salespeople, somebody comes in with a Social Security award letter, that's the letter that you get, tells you what you're getting per month for the year. You come in with that letter, and you can verify that you're getting paid into your bank account by showing them your bank statement that your Social Security payment is hitting there. They told us that anybody comes in with that letter, and it's verifiable, your income, that verifiable solid income you got, guaranteed by the federal government, the power of that lets you buy anything on the lot. That's what they told us. Anybody comes in with that Social Security letter, they can buy anything on this lot, right, at this dealership. So you can go and buy a new car, lease a new car, and these, autumn of your life here, maybe that's something you want to do. You haven't had a new car in a while. Get yourself a new car. They'll put it on payments. You see the different deals they've got, and nothing like having a nice new car. Reward yourself with this Social Security payment that you're getting. As long as you can pay your other bills. Maybe you got a little side job you're doing. That helps on there. So think about that. The power is of that guaranteed income coming in every month on your credit rating is huge. Okay. So let's go back to these 5 rules, Social Security rules no one is talking about, okay? Especially this is if you want to retire early. I retired at 47. You can see my previous video when I talked about that. And remember, 95% of everybody's missing these, okay? So the first rule I'm going to talk about, number 1, a spouse, widow, is able to retire at 50 if you're disabled. Social Security disabled. If you're disabled, they will let you retire at 50 years of old to start collecting from your spouse's benefit. Now remember, that spouse's benefit, if it's maxed out, let's say he's been collecting for a while, he's an older guy, okay, and that's a lot of that's going on. Older guys marrying younger women with children, okay, that's happening a lot. Yeah, younger women marrying older men because they have a large Social Security payment and they can support their child. A widow can retire at 50 if she's disabled, okay? Normally, they'll let you retire the widow, a widower, if it's a guy, at 60. Once the spouse, the husband passes on, you can retire a couple of years earlier and get that extra benefit. So now, if he passes on and you have a child that's a minor under 18, he passes on, the minor is going to be able to collect, and the mom, okay, up to 75% if he passes on. If he's just retired, the mom and the minor child each will be able to get 50%. This happened with myself. My wife was Social Security disabled in her 40s from diabetes, and when she got it, my daughter and her both got extra benefits there. Okay, so that's something that happens there once you get that minor action. My daughter was able to get that. You need to check with Social Security office. I'd go into the office. I'd go online and check it with them, talk to them on the phone, but you want to go in there and verify everything we're talking about here, make some notes on this. But if there's a minor child and the dad is retired, that minor child will get 50% of the income if he's alive, and the mom, any age, will get 50% up until that child is 16 to care for that child. Okay? Remember, if the dad passes away, that minor child's going to go up to 75%, and the mom's going to go up to 75%. If there's more than one child, they will all be able to get 75% up to a max. I think it's in like a 180% range or so. You have to check with Social Security, and then they will break the payments to to be able to hit that limit of 180% of whatever the spouse was collecting. If that spouse was not at full retirement age, or then you're going to get his retirement money there. So it's important that the spouses be working, that 35 years is what they measure and come up with the retirement for the spouses. That's how they come up with your average. They take your top 35 years that you put into the FICA system with your W-2. So people that are working jobs and you don't put money in there, you're going to get zeros in there. It's going to knock your average down. So I've been working since 16. My payment is up about almost $3,000 a month. So you younger folks got to be thinking about that. You got to be working a W-2 job and be constantly putting money into that system. Okay, that system grows when you retire. Your retirement, full retirement age is the age. Let's say I think mine was 66. You let that money stay in there, and you don't take it. You let it stay in there till as long as you can. If you can get to 70, you get an 8% increase per year. Now that's different than if you were taking that money out early and you think you're going to invest it. What's going to happen with that investment? Let's say if you get 10%. Well, guess what? You're going to pay capital gains on that tax. You're going to be taxed on that. Okay. Now this year I didn't pay any Social Security tax because of the current administration has got that no tax on senior citizens. Well, I was in that category, and at the income limits to where I was able to not have to pay tax. So I saved probably like $1,400 this year not paying Social Security tax. So thinking about taking your Social Security early and then you're going to invest that money, well, I don't know about that. You're going to pay taxes on it. You're going to pay capital gains tax, okay? Don't think you're going to get away with it. And you're going to be penalized 8% for every year that you take early on that Social Security. You're going to lose that, all right? So if you can go the distance, mine, I was able to take it a couple years later, and I was able to come up with a check for $17,000 was my first Social Security check. You can check my video about that. I'll leave that link at the end of this, so you can watch that and see how that was able to be done. What happened is I took the lower payment the year before, and they gave me back pay of 6 months. Okay, essentially. So real quick, I'm going to go just review on this here. So, number one, retire at 50 if you're disabled, widows. Okay. Number two, retire at 60 if you're not disabled, but as a widow, your spouse, retire at 60 early. Okay. If you need the money, and when I say retire early, if you need the money and you don't know what your health is going to be like, then take it when you need it. If you want to take it, just take it. All right. Remember, number three, a disabled child gets 50% if dad's retired of his retirement, and if dad passes away, the disabled child is going to get 75%. Now, that 75% will carry on after they're 18 for their whole life. They'll get 75% of dad's retirement, okay? And they'll get the increases of cost of living, the COLA. The cost of living increase we get every year. Last year I think it was 2.8% or something. So that disabled child will be taken care of. I have a lot of people, autism is very prevalent. We got a lot of disabled kids out there, so this is a way for them to be taken care of. So just think about that. Number four, mother any age, okay, to 16. She's going to be taken care of. If she's got a minor child in the mix, mother any age, number four, can be taken care of. If dad retires and we have a minor child, then what's going to happen, we're going to have each one of them getting 50%. Mom gets 50% of dad's retirement. Child under 18 gets 50%, and that's good for mom till that child is 16, okay? More than one child, then they're going to take it up to the limit. I think it's about 180% of dad's amount. Okay, so remember, dad's amount will be 75%. Everybody's going to be getting it until that child hits 16. Then mom's drops out. Then mom will get 100% of dad's when he passes on. Okay, and then lastly, the limit for your income, if you work a second job and you take Social Security before your full retirement age, or you want to work a little job, you're allowed to make up to $24,480 as of 2026. So I work a little part-time job, 20 hours a week. I make less than $20,000 a year, but once you hit your full retirement age, you can make as much money as you want. Okay, so you can essentially, I get my Social Security of $3,000. I make about maybe another $15,000 to $20,000. So that's about another $1,500 a month. So $3,000 a month I get, so I get $4,500. It's about, I'm making like $50,000 a year doing that. So that's number 5. Okay, so check all these things out at your local Social Security office. I recommend going in there. Okay, show them your ID, sit down with them, and see what you guys qualify for. Okay, this especially goes for any spouses that are older with a younger spouse and young children. Okay, and check out this other video here I got with where I showed you how I retired at 47. Okay, like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, comment on the video, and you folks have a blessed day. This is Coach Big Al Fitty coming to you from beautiful Palm Springs, where I have retired. Hey, have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, and real quick, about your FICA tax deductions on your paycheck. Just so that you folks know that they take out 7.65%. All right, your employer is going to match another 7.65%. That's a total of 15.3% that you're putting into your Social Security portfolio investment fund. Okay. Now, if you're self-employed, you're going to have to do the whole 15%. If you have an employer who's doing your W-2, then you're going to be able to get them to give you 7.65, half of it, and that's going to take care of your Social Security investment as well as Medicare. All right. I work for a big box store, and they give me a 401k with matching funds of 5% only. So I'm able to pick up 5% there, and then they're paying my 7.65 on my Social Security FICA. Also adding to that. So I'm going to try to bump up my Social Security as I keep on working. All right? Just a heads up on that with your Social Security deductions. Don't think of it as a deduction as much as it's your investment fund. That system was put in place after the Great Depression almost 100 years ago because people are not smart enough or disciplined enough to save. So that's why we do it at our payroll, so that you guys have money when you get older like us, you know, so at least you'll have something. All righty, and you guys take that for what it's worth. That's your investment fund. All right, bye-bye.